that happened to? Nobody. So who is the Bible talking about? Who is the Bible for? Who is the Bible given to? Us. That's the importance of you being over here right now, brother, to learn who you are. Because you're not African American. That's right. Read it again. And he, meaning the enemy,
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. Do we have your sign on our neck now? No. Why? Why is that? You know why? Because we already destroyed. The damage been done. Read that last part again so he can hear that.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck
until. So right here, we was in the process of being destroyed. That's why it was on our necks, because he had to tame us. They had what they call buck breaking throughout those plantations. They used to breed us a lot. They used to buck break us a lot. You understand that? Like, man, you'll be amazed at some of the stories that our people that survived through slavery can tell you about. I have a book over here now that talks about when I was a slave, and they sat down and gave interviews and gave real accounts of some of the things that they went through, some of the events that they went through. All of that match what we're bringing out right now in the scriptures. Read on, is that it?
Until he hath destroyed thee, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar.
He said he was going to bring a nation against us from afar. Now, what was that nation? Let's find out. Was we always speaking English?
No,
we wasn't. How can English be a native tongue from a people that come from the landmass of Africa? Right? It makes sense, right? Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. Now let's look at these signs again. Let's see what we got. Where's the eagle? You got the eagle out here? Right here. Let's turn this around for a bit. You see that? All of the nations that had us in slavery all used the eagle as a symbol. Right? Read that part again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flying.
As swift as the eagle flying. It's even on the back of the US dollar. Think about that. You think that's a coincidence? You know what this also proving as well? It's let you know that the Bible is a true book.
That's right.
Despite what you might have heard about the Bible, I'm proving it to you that the Bible is a true book. Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Because guess what? When we first encountered with them, we didn't understand their tongue.
Right.
They had to teach us that. Because we were speaking Hebrew when we first came here. You understand that? Read on, was that it?
A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance. Because they always came down hard on us. When they enslaved us, it was so many different things that they did to us through these different events. From the hanging us up on the trees with the noose, to finding ways to destroy us. Read on, was that it?
Which shall not regard the person of old.
Because guess what? They regard this old man or this old woman right here when they had them out in the cotton fields. When they had them out in the cotton fields, they didn't disregard them. They didn't care. As long as you was picking that cotton and you was weighing in a certain amount every day, they didn't care. Read.
Nor show favor to the young.
And they ain't show favor to the young. The little kids had to get out there. Can you imagine they muscles falling, they meat muscles falling off their bones because they picking up so much cotton? You see how hot it is today? Can you imagine us out there in the sun doing this? And guess what? Guess what'll happen if you didn't do it? Or if you didn't weigh in a certain amount? You gonna get beat. Yes. Is that it? Now give me verse 68. I'm jumping straight to it, and I'm showing you how do we know that we are the children of Israel? How do we know that you are children of God? Right? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and
Now, if you understand the history of the children of Israel, when we went into Egypt, right, which is Northeast Africa, whenever we went into slavery in Egypt, we didn't never go back into slavery in Egypt a second time when we came out that first time. So right here, he's saying, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. So let's understand what Egypt means. Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Let's see what Egypt represented.
Out of the house of bondage.
What did God call Egypt?
The house of bondage.
What does the word bondage mean? Slavery.
Right.
That's what bondage means. Slavery. Now, one more time, I'm gonna flip this around one more time because we brought that out, right? Flip that around for me, brother. Look at the back of this American dollar. What do you see? And what do you find most of the pyramids? In Egypt, right? Why would they put that on the American dollar? Because they know who they have in slavery. They always symbolize after Egypt, because Egypt was like what they consider one of the strongest empires at one point in time, because they had everything. So America is a shadow of that. That's the reason why you got the eagle on one side, you got the pyramid on the other side, because it represents the slavery of the children of Israel that they have, the same way that Egypt had us in slavery. Now, watch this. Read Deuteronomy 28 and 68 again.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So what did we say Egypt means? Bondage, slavery. So what is he saying right here? Is he talking about the physical land, or is he talking about the physical condition? The condition. So he said, the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again. Let's see how.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Look at this right here. What nation of people you know went into slavery on slave ships besides us? Huh? Say that again? You said white people went into slavery on ships? Yeah, they was funded the slave ships to put us into slavery. Yeah. So what you're reading right now is the history of who again? And who are you? Judah.
That's right.
You're reading about Israel, the nation of Israel. Yes. See how I'm proving to you today who we are? This the importance of you waking up, bro.
Right.
This the importance, bro. We're not out here for entertainment purposes.
That's right.
We out here to do a mission. We finishing the acts of the apostles.
Right.
That's why we putting things in action right now. Read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said, when he say by the way whereof, he said the way I'm telling you is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Because think about it, what we just read about, you serving your enemies for hunger, thirst, nakedness, and want of all things. That's the way that it happened. That's what he's saying, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Meaning what? You wasn't gonna see Jerusalem no more again, right? Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall.
And there, once you got off those slave ships that he said you was gonna go into slavery on, which was where? Look at the slave routes. All these different places right here is a identifying marker to show you where the slave routes went. Those ships came to North America, Central America, South America, even the other parts of the world. See that? So he said, and there
ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
Sold.
Because guess what? You have some people that to say, well, you know, there's other nations of people that went into slavery. But what they don't understand is those nations that went into slavery, they wasn't sold.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.
strong in the Lord. His word